Greetings, people. This is Downwhere, and it's time for another audio commentary. Yes, you can stop private messaging me, sending me messages on AIM and everything, and in general just harassing me to the point where I'm getting a restraining order against all of you bastards to do another audio, because here it is. Okay. This time I decided to do something a little different than usual. I'm sure you guys are getting about as tired of seeing these shitty random team replay commentaries as I am of making them, so I decided to do a good game for a change. This is a game from the $1,000 tournament we just had the other day, which of course was a complete success because I was there, and that's all that needs to happen. I just have to be there. Okay, shut up, never mind. Okay, and make sure you stick around at the end of the commentary. I'm gonna check with, I'm going to go check with the people watching this game on the big screen in Korea, all the Showtime fans and everything. I'm sure there's a few Careless fans there too. Okay, let's get the game paused at 1 minute because, as you know, there's only like 1 or 2 possible build orders you can even have. And I'm sure you've seen them a million times if you've watched replays. So you don't need to see the build order. So we'll start the game at 1 minute. So get the game paused at 1 minute. And I'll give you a second to do that. Okay, that was 1 second. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, game starts. If I were you, I would put the view on one of the observers, because then you can see both guys' bars and everything. I still really hate that bug with the whole replays. You can't see, if you're looking from, like, say, Showtime's point of view, you can't see Careless's stuff. Okay, so as you can tell by just looking at the map, because I know you're not blind, rival Showtime is one player. He's purple, he's undead. He played undead in this tournament, although we still don't really know if that was him or not, and there was all kinds of bullshit going on. But I'll get into that later, when there's nothing happening. Actually, there's nothing happening now, but Showtime is scouting. His opponent is blue, he's playing humans, and he is Careless PG, because we're pansies and we can't be PG-13 or R or anything like that. And Careless sending out a militia guy there to go scout. They're both checking to make sure that their enemy's not straight across from them. Neighbors to the east or west. And here comes Careless. He's got an Archmage. Big shocker there. Didn't expect him to get an Archmage first, because, nobody ever does that. And he's now sending out his militia, trying to find Showtime's base. He's gonna, from process of elimination here, he's gonna know Showtime's base is in the upper left turtle foot, or whatever. Like other people have already pointed out, it's hard to point out positions on the map when it's a fucking turtle. So here comes Showtime. He's gonna go harass with his, Death Coil. He picks off a peasant. One of the ones that was used for creeping a second ago, I think. Either that or it got damaged while it was scouting. But he's got a rod of necromancy there. So he can use that to raise the dead. Because you didn't know that, did you, laddie? Alright, so Careless making more footmen. And I'm turning off the mini-map terrain so I can actually see the units on the map because I'm blind. Too much masturbation. Alright, well, Showtime sending those 2 skeletons in to harass that tower that's building in Careless's base. And he's running back to his base now because here comes Careless to harass him. Counter-harassment. I haven't seen this much harassment since the Kobe Bryant trial. Oh, sorry. That was unnecessary, but, it's necessary for me. Because I'm a bitch. Alright, rival Showtime making more ghouls. He's got... Fuck this isn't Sesame Street. You can count them yourself. He's got ghouls, and he's going to creep out those little wussy turtles outside his base. Careless is doing the scout farm thing. 007, the farm. He's an undercover spy there to make sure no covert operations are going on over on that side of the map. Rival Showtime finishes creeping. He raises some more skeletons. He's going to go over to the left. Since there's just creeping going on right now, I'll talk a little bit more about the tournament. In the tournament, it got down to, let's see, Grubby, this guy called Lazy Boy that nobody knew who he was. The other 2 players, I don't know how they were, but sorry. I don't mean to offend you, but I don't know who they were, and neither one of them had a chance of winning as far as we could tell, and we were right. But anyway, Grubby played this Lazy Boy guy, and it seemed like at one point that he spoke English fine, then he changed, and all of a sudden he didn't speak English very well, and we had the impression that he was someone else playing on that account, and somehow people started saying it was Showtime playing on that guy's account. So we didn't know if it was Showtime. There was all this hold-up, and people had to call in their lawyers, and this and that. And okay, there weren't really lawyers there, but that would have been sweet if, like, Grubby brought in Johnny Cochran or something. Chewbacca is a Wookiee, and he lives on Endor. That does not make sense. See, that would be Gosu. If Rival Showtime lives in Korea, you must quit. And Rival Showtime picks up another footman. GG. And now he's going to creep Jack Careless. He had a Gosu surround on that image, but he realized it wasn't it and said, "Oh my god, you dirty American swine!" Actually, Careless probably isn't even American. And why would Showtime have a French accent? Shut up. Okay. So Showtime harasses Careless a little bit there, and oh my god, he had a surround on that ghoul. Careless did, and he still manages to kill it. Alright, well, Showtime has to run out. Anyway, long story short, what happened with that whole situation was Lazy Boy had won the first game, and Grubby was convinced that it was Showtime, and we were checking APM and all this other shit, which doesn't prove anything. There was no 100% legitimate proof that someone else was playing on the Lazy Boy account over the tournament over more than one game, which was against the rules. You can't have someone else playing on the same account and, like, just changing accounts. So we don't know who it was, so I'm not going to make any accusations. All I know is that the first game that they played, they decided it didn't count because the guy ended up saying that he was Sweet Saint, that first guy to get level 50. And so basically, since Grubby didn't know who he was playing against, it was kind of an unfair advantage, I guess, but I'm not going to argue about that point. Anyway, they decided that the first game didn't count, and then Grubby won 2-1 in the series, the 3-game series, and then he ended up winning the finals. So, good game, Grubby! Anyway, there you go. There's the whole controversy explained by the resident Gosu, Downwhere. And Careless is now creeping out those creeps outside his base. Here comes Showtime again. And that fucking Death Knight is one nosy bastard. He just has to stick his nose in everything. Hey, Archmage, did you call me? God damn it, no, Death Knight, I did not call you. Now get the fuck out of here, I'm trying to creep. Okay, I'll be right back. Fucking nosy Death Knight, always gotta be sticking his nose in people's business. Gotta keep coming back and checking in on him. Come on, the Archmage is like 70, he doesn't need a babysitter, you don't have to keep checking in on him over and over again. Anyway, Rival Showtime has a Lich now, and a bunch of Gews. Whoops, something happened. There was a Sentry Ward in Careless's base, he used Dust of Appearance and destroyed it there. Showtime got those overpowered, oh my god, totally overpowered Sentry Wards. And another, I thought he was going to do another Gosu surround on that mirror image, or that illusion. But he doesn't. And another Sentry Ward put down. I think Showtime gets like 2 drops of Sentry Wards or something in this game. Because he's got a lot of Sentry Wards around the map. Okay, time to pay more attention to the game. Okay. So, Mountain King now, second hero. Nothing too fancy here. Standard stuff for both people. This game